Hey guys, welcome to a new video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different because we are detoxing. We are detoxing from TikTok, especially because I just have been feeling like recently my life has been consumed with what is online, and I feel like I haven't been actually present in my day-to-day life, and that is a huge problem. A huge problem that I feel like a lot of us face nowadays with the rise of TikTok, Instagram, all these social media platforms to keep up with. We basically consume our everyday lives every spare second we get. We're consuming content. That can't be good for the brain, okay? That just can't be good for the brain. And so I am officially detoxing from these apps, and I set a plan for myself. So I'm very excited about it, and I encourage you guys to do this along with me because I have a feeling I'm gonna feel a lot better. You guys know in my sit down talking video that I made, I said I was going to be doing a digital detox soon, and now's the time. And I just feel like, especially for the summer, it's really important because the weather's nice. I want to get out more, and I feel like a lot of the times we think we're so busy, there's not much we can do in a day, but if we remove our phone and social media from the equation, I feel like that frees up so much time that you don't even know you're wasting. And so I'm challenging myself, and I want to actually be present and romanticize my real life. Be present, be productive, clear-minded. I just feel like scrolling on these apps just gives me brain fog. I don't feel mentally clear, and it's just a bad spiral. And I do assume that a lot of you guys could be feeling the same way because in our generation, it's getting worse and worse, especially with AI, and there's just so many goddamn things out there. I actually read this thing where it's like the reason why our generation is so mentally messed up and stressed and we have so much anxiety, it's because our brains are not meant to be consuming this much content. We're not supposed to be looking at all these things per day. It's not normal, and our brains are not built for that, essentially. So this is your sign to do this with me. Do a little bit of a dopamine detox. Basically what a dopamine detox is just removing instant dopamine. For example, if you're feeling down or if you're bored, your instant reaction slash fix to that is going to be to go and scroll on your phone probably. That is instant dopamine, and then that kind of cures your problem momentarily, and then you just keep doing that. It's literally an addiction. I know people in my life who vape. They constantly have to have that vape with them, and they're constantly hitting it. It's the same thing with our phones. It's like we constantly have to have our phones with us. We're constantly hitting our phones, but it's just not normal. So one of my subscribers, Rachel, we have been chatting. We've become friends online now, which is so cool. She's inspired me because she said that she quit social media. The only social media she's really on now is YouTube because she really resonates with YouTube, and it's not like addicting slash harmful for her. And that's kind of like the same vibe that I'm going for too. YouTube is not harmful for me because it's long form. It's not an instant dopamine hit. You actually have to sit down and watch a video. She said that it literally changed her life, and she feels so much more her feminine energy, etc. That's how I want to be. So looking up to her, going to take some inspiration and motivation because I know it's only going to do good. And even if you just set yourself like a 3-day challenge, start there and then see how you feel. You know, just do it for 3 days and see how you feel. With that all being said, I'm just going to be taking you guys along the couple upcoming days and vlogging my experience without being on TikTok, without being on my phone, having a detox, and see if I can actually be a lot more productive in my day-to-day life. And also TikTok is named that for a reason because the clock goes by when you're on the app. Like, you guys, we're literally wasting our lives away on these apps, okay? It's good to have them in moderation, nothing against that, but it's the overconsumption that's damaging. I want to see if you guys know OOTD, because if you guys didn't know, it's the aritzia clientele sale. I did make an order though literally a week before the clientele sale because I had no idea that it was gonna go on sale. It's okay, but I want to give you guys a little haul anyways. I just got a few pieces. I didn't go overboard. I got this butter white tank. I have 2 butter tanks in black. No, I have 3. Black, gray, and white. And when I tell you, I wear them every single day. I don't even think there's a day that goes by where I don't put one on because they are my favorite tank tops. So flattering, so comfy, so soft. Anyways, they came out with this new style. So flattering. I'm obsessed with it, and it's super comfy. It's exactly like it just has like more of a cupped v-neck. I just put an order in for a black one because I already know that this is something I'm going to be constantly wearing. Whenever I'm like planning an outfit last minute, I'm always gravitating towards plain colors, like with the whites and the blacks and the grays. So whenever I buy something that's one of those 3 colors, I know I'm gonna constantly wear it. I also got these little 3-inch, I'm pretty sure, fold over low-waisted shorts. They're super cute, and they're also the butter material, so they fit really, really nice. But I just wanted to wear them because when I put on a cute workout set, I genuinely feel like I can accomplish anything. So it feeds into today's productivity. These were actually on sale anyways. I got these butter wide like flare brown fold over legging. You can see the material is so soft. Obsessed. Very good brown staple. Got these butter capris. How slay. So cute. You guys know I've been into capri, so these are comfy. I could wear them out, dress them up, or literally wear them to work out. So love, just on a walk or something in the summer. And then last thing I got in this haul is this butter tank in light baby pink with the little ruching. I'm obsessed. The fit of this is so flattering, and yeah, it looks really good on, so very obsessed. The back is kind of scooped. So yeah, that's my little haul for now. Like I said, I just ordered a couple pieces that are on the way right now, and obviously I will have these pieces linked for you guys if you want to shop.
Gotta impress me. If the main goal is to undress me, that's the only thing that I'm addressing. At the Hollywood like you inventing, as if you wasn't eating me for breakfast. Stop talking to me, listen when I'm venting. I'm the one who messed up on your bedding. You're pointing fingers at me like I'm selfish.
I think that we can all agree that mental health deserves just as much attention as our physical health. And that's something, as you guys know, I've been prioritizing more recently, especially with getting off social media and romanticizing my life. It's crucial to be in a good headspace. Grow Therapy is a platform that makes it so much easier to actually find a therapist that fits your needs and also works with your insurance. Whether you're looking for in-person or virtual sessions, Grow lets you filter by things like specialty, treatment style, and availability. So you're in control with who you work with, no forced matching. They have thousands of licensed therapists all across the US and many sessions that are covered by insurance, which is amazing, with average costs around $21 per session or even less depending on your plan. So there's literally no subscription, no long-term commitment, and you can easily switch therapists if the first one doesn't feel like a right fit for you. You can usually book within 2 days, manage your appointments online, and even explore medication options if needed. If you've been thinking of starting therapy or finding a better fit, I highly recommend checking out Grow Therapy. You could click the link in my description to get started. All of the information you need will be down there, or you could scan the QR code that is on the screen right here for an even faster way to connect with a therapist. Thank you so much to Grow Therapy for sponsoring today's vlog. I truly believe therapy can do wonders. So if you've ever been curious, definitely check them out. Little check-in. So we just went on a walk. It was so nice. It's been really sunny recently. Like the weather has been really good. So I'm hoping it's only up from here because we have had a couple gloomy days, but honestly, really good for June so far. Anyways, I have been kind of picking up my phone at random times. Oh my God, you don't really realize it until you put some awareness around it, how much you pick up your phone and just tap the apps, okay? I've probably done that like 10 times where I'm like, what am I doing? Put her down. If you guys are like, oh, why aren't you deleting the apps? It's just because I still want to want to post like on TikTok and Instagram and whatever, like I still do want to post on there, so I'm not going to be deleting the apps. I could relocate them though, so they're just in a folder, so they're not as accessible, which would probably be a good idea. But if you guys want to go full throttle and you don't post, then definitely just delete them off of your phone, because that would make it so much easier than you don't even have the option. I was listening to Emma Chamberlain's podcast, and what she did to cure her phone addiction was, this is really extreme. She had 2 separate phones, a work phone and then a personal phone. Her personal phone is what she carries around with her the majority of the day, where she can text people and call people, but she has no social media on it. And then her bad phone, which she calls it, which is her work phone, is where she posts and has all the social medias. So she keeps that phone locked up until she has to do something for work, which is a really smart idea, but like not everybody just has 2 phones laying around. So I understand if you can't do that. And I mean, I feel like I can just set healthy boundaries with myself where I don't need 2 phones. You may as well just delete the apps, you know. But I understand as a content creator, if you want to really be able to separate the two, that is kind of smart. But if you don't do content creation, that would make no sense, because just delete the apps. But anyways, yeah, I've been feeling good. It's funny because at times where I would just mindlessly sit and scroll throughout the day, I have been doing other things. Like I was cleaning, where if I was off my phone, I would just be scrolling, you know. So I feel like it's definitely made me a bit more productive today already. Yeah, I'm gonna start on dinner soon. The hockey game is playing tonight, so Joel and I are gonna watch that. Gonna put that on and make dinner. I'm gonna make a beef yam broccolini bowl, just super easy. Throw the yams in the oven and then cook the ground beef and cook the broccolini. It's super easy, healthy dinner. So gonna get started on that and then turn the hockey game on, because I feel like it just started. Today's dinner, we got the yams, and then I just cut up the broccolini so that it's easier to eat. Ground beef with a hot honey sauce. I literally just mix sriracha and honey, and it makes for the perfect healthy bowl. It's super nutritious, it's so balanced. So gonna eat this and watch some TV.
Oh, she a Florida baby, and she love it when the sun comes out. Sweetheart, but the dark comes out. Sometimes she gotta put herself in check. She don't take no disrespect. You leaving, I know a fake, but she living check to check. Her ass getting fatter now. She in the gym eating better now. She ain't tryna settle down.
It is the next day. I went on a run this morning. I have been loving running for some reason. I just felt called to start running. It's been so great. I feel a runner's high afterwards. I feel so exhilarated. I feel so great, like I accomplished something. I feel like because it's really difficult, because I basically have no stamina anymore because I haven't ran in so long. Since it's difficult, it makes me feel so good at the end. And I don't even know, I've been listening to music while running. It's honestly amazing. So if you guys are not into running, definitely try it, because honestly it's so good. And I used to play soccer, as you guys know, literally for my whole life, and I just stopped these past couple years, and so I definitely am out of shape in that matter of like running and cardio and all that. So I really want to try to build that up a little bit again, piece by piece, just slowly running. So I only ran 2 kilometers, but that is a lot for me given I am just starting again, so my stamina is at level 0. So very proud of myself, and I like switching it up from the gym. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go on a run this morning instead of going to the gym. So that was perfect way to start my day. I feel like almost running gives me more endorphins at the end than the gym does. Like I just feel so much better. It's kind of similar vibes. Like whenever I go to a workout class, you guys know I love my workout classes, I get such high endorphins at the end of it, but then like the gym doesn't do that for me anymore. It just doesn't. It's just been boring. And that's one thing also with romanticizing your life, it's important to switch things up. And so since the gym has been just feeling boring for me, I'm like, gotta switch things up, gotta go on a run, gotta book more workout classes instead of just doing the same boring old thing. Romanticize the life, you know? So that's what I've been trying to do. But anyways, I'm currently at HomeSense. I have a few errands to run, so I'm gonna take you guys along grocery shopping after this, etc. But I just kind of wanted to browse to romanticize my life a bit, because why not? Okay, why not? I don't want to like leave with a bunch of things. Like I don't have a plan going in. The only thing I do want to get are some containers for my fridge so I can wash my berries and then just put them in there right away when I get home from the grocery store, because I hate having to like wash them every single time I want to eat berries. It'll be just so convenient if I wash them and then have just like a couple containers for the fridge that I can put them in and then just take out and snack on whenever I want, so they're already pre-washed. So I'm gonna go in hopes and see if I can find some bins for my fridge, and then just browse around because they sometimes have really cute cups and stuff. Not that I need anything, like I really don't, but it's just fun to look and to window shop regardless, just to brighten the mood for today, because it is a gloomy day today. Apparently the sun is going to come come out a bit later, so looking forward to that. But right now it's been raining. It was raining a little bit on the run, and I was like, oh my gosh, if it starts downpouring right now, I'm so done, because I had my phone and like my headphones and my camera with me, so I was like, if it starts raining, I'm done. But it ended up not really raining, it was just sprinkling, and it kind of actually felt good. Anyways, with all that being said, I'm gonna go into HomeSense. I'll take you guys along shopping with me, and then I'm gonna go stop at the grocery store after. But like I said, guys, just romanticize your life, okay? If you want to go to HomeSense, browse. It's just the little, honestly, the little things that really compact that make a huge difference at the end of the day for your happiness. So make sure you're doing something every day that makes you happy. And an update on the TikTok scrolling, internet scrolling. I've just been feeling so clear-headed, honestly, and it's like a breath of fresh air. And I've been feeling great day 1 or day 2, I guess technically, but it's been great. So let's go do some shopping. This is real life stimulation, which is good. So real life dopamine, in-person dopamine. I think what are going to be the perfect containers. They have little divisions in them that you can custom do, so I think these are going to be good. And if not, I can always return, but they seem like they're going to be perfect. Got back from HomeSense, and I ended up getting these little boxes, which inside it has like dividers that you can manually change. So if I have like raspberries and blueberries, for example, I can like divide the sections, and then if I don't have, if it's just like one type of fruit, then I can take the dividers out, which is super customizable and nice. I saw some other ones that were produce focused that had like a bin with a draining system, but I'm like, honestly, I don't think I need that. And also there wasn't dividers in those ones, so I'm like, I like how I can customize this. It's super easy. So I ended up getting 2 of them, and I think it's gonna be perfect. So score on that. They were only $10 each. So then I came across these little reusable sponge cloths to wipe stuff down. They reminded me of my older sister Brittany, because they have bees all over it, and she's a bee lover. She's created a community called the Beehive and all this stuff, so she loves bees, and I was like, this would be a good gift just to randomly give her. If I ever see something when I'm shopping that really reminds me of somebody, I love to just buy it and give it to them, because why not? I love just doing those little gestures, and I love gift giving. I literally love gift giving way more than I like receiving gifts. It's one of my love languages for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna go to her place probably in a couple weeks, because I'm gonna help her reorganize her closet, and I'm like, it'll be perfect because she just kind of moved into a new place, so I can give her this with some flowers as a little housewarming gift. So it's perfect. So anyways, I just got to the grocery store, gonna go grocery shopping now. I'm gonna make a really good chicken salad dinner for tonight that I made twice, and Joel is obsessed with it, so I'm gonna show you guys the recipe of how I make it tonight. It's super easy. It's like a chicken grinder salad, and it's so good and very easy to make. So I'm gonna show you guys how I make that tonight and get all the ingredients for it, and just for dinner this week. Officially on to the last stop of the day. I'm gonna go get my meat. There's a little farmer's market right beside of it, so I'm gonna see if they have cherries because I've been wanting to get cherries, and last time I was in last week they said that the cherries weren't gonna be here till this week, so I'm hoping to see and get some cherries. I just have been craving them. I don't know why. I'm like, where are the cherries? Because I need, so I'm hopefully, fingers crossed, if they have any, I'm gonna go get some cherries. But anyways, I wanted to kind of sit down, talk to you guys, do a little bit of one of my chats, because I was recently just thinking how important it is to really just like take hold of your life and not play the victim. I've seen a lot of people play the victim. I've even done it before. Like, it's just natural, okay? We play the victim. We want people to feel bad for us. And one thing that has been so powerful for me in my journey has been learning that playing the victim is not good and it's not okay. And when you stop putting that narrative on yourself and you actually just take hold of your life, it changes things. Like, it fully changes things. A lot of the times when something bad happens to somebody, or let's say they're not happy with their life, it's easy to blame it on so many outside factors but not take any responsibility for it. If you don't like your job, if you don't like your life, it's super easy just to be like, this is what I was told to do, and then blame it on this and that and whatever. But it's like, no, at the end of the day, like, you have to take hold of your life and stop playing the victim. Change what you want to change, because it is in your hands at the end of the day. I understand things happen, but then you have two choices. You're either going to use that to your advantage and grow stronger and defeat the challenges in your life, or you're going to just play the victim your whole life, uphold that narrative because you like the attention you get from it. You like people to feel sorry for you. You like to feel sorry for yourself. Everybody does it. I've done it. And it's this whole narrative that can take hold of your life that you don't even realize you're doing. But at the end of the day, you're responsible for taking charge of your own life regardless of your upbringing. Yes, it could be harder for people based off different factors and whatever. I do understand that. But at the end of the day, like I said, you have two choices. You either grow or you either play the victim. So yeah, I've just been thinking about that recently and how important it is to be self-sufficient, own up to things, stop blaming things on everybody else, on everything else, on all the other factors in your life. Stop blaming the things and just take responsibility. Like, oh, maybe my life is this way because I'm the one who made the choices to get me here, and that's it. Like, take responsibility, move on and move forward and grow. It's so easy just to blame everything else and everyone else. This is your sign to take hold of your life, romanticize your life. If you're not happy with your life right now, that is okay, but stop playing the victim to it, you know? Just know that you can create your dream reality. You could change things. You could take your life back in your own hands, and you can completely change your trajectory. It's just up to you and the choices that you make moving forward. Life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. That mindset and that quote is so freaking true. I just hope that I talk about that because I feel like that kind of feeds into romanticizing your life. And a lot of the times when we're just like distracting ourselves on social media, we don't realize these little things that are just subconsciously there and we don't even realize. Thinking back, it's like I used to play the victim in my own life so much, and I never would have. If someone told me you're playing the victim, I'm like, no, I'm not. But like, when I look back at it, I'm like, yeah, I was. It's hard to realize in the moment, especially because we're always distracting ourselves with scrolling, with social media, and it's like this never-ending cycle of we're never going to be able to better ourselves if we're just always distracting ourselves and putting band-aids on our problems. And if something's wrong, you're just going to go instantly scroll for hours and then just kind of forget about it, put a little band-aid on the problem. It digs deeper and it creates bigger issues down the line. So this is why I feel like getting off social media as well, it could be a really good step into getting to know yourself better, because it's like, what do I do to fill those gaps that I'm not on my phone? What am I gonna do? What do I like doing? And then you are like, oh wait, I never realized this because I've always had my phone. Romanticize your life, babe. Take control of it. That's all I have to say for now. Let's go get the rest of our grocery shopping done and then finally head home. I got one of these beef sticks at the grocery store that I've been munching on. It's just grass-fed beef with salts and a couple other ingredients. It tastes like chomps. I think it's just in the US. They're not in Canada yet, but I love their beef sticks. When I went to the States, I loved them. So this honestly tastes pretty similar. Anyways, I'm gonna give you guys a grocery haul, but they ended up giving me a box because I forgot my bag. So I was like, you know what, I'll take a box, then I don't waste any bags and it's perfect. I recently discovered these Jackson's avocado oil sweet potato chips. You guys know I've been trying to stay away from seed oils. These are so good. They're ranch, but they're dairy free. Amazing, clean ingredients made with avocado oil. If you guys didn't know, seed oils, sunflower oil, canola oil, which is literally in everything. Not very good for you, inflammatory for the body. I'm trying to stay away from those, and these chips are so good. Got 2 bags. bags. I have been on a banana kick recently just because I've been really trying to eat more whole foods. So I've been having banana ice cream and I've just been using bananas for a lot of things. So I got 2 bunches, one a little bit riper and then one that I can just keep out. I wanted to try this cashew milk. Came across this at the store. It says dairy-free cashew thick and creamy for coffee, just because I've been wanting to make cold brew with cold foam. So I was like, maybe this will work. And the ingredients are great. There's no seed oils in it and it has pretty clean ingredients. So I'm gonna give this a try and see if I like it. This is like the only creamer that I found that's dairy-free without all of those bad additives. And then I just got 2 things of broccoli. Probably gonna have it on the side of our steak that I got. I love doing broccoli with garlic, cooking it up, sauteing it, it's so good. And then I just got a bag of russet potatoes. I've been obsessed with making potato fries and I actually parboil them before putting them in the oven and they turn out so crispy. Amazing. So I've been loving that recently. Just got some dairy-free chocolate chips and then some free-run eggs. This brand is really good. Like the yolks are really yellow. So love it. And then I just got a bunch of meats, chicken thighs for tonight's dinner. I got steak and then ground beef. And then last but not least, the cherries. I'm so excited for this. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna clean out those bins that I bought that I showed you guys for the fridge. I'm gonna wash them and then wash the produce that I have in the fridge right now and fill them. So I'm really excited to do that because then, like I said, I can just eat them straight out of the fridge. Yeah, so let's organize them. I guess this is technically supposed to be for tea compartments, but this is just the perfect box for fruit in the fridge. So whatever, it'll work. Just cleaned the berries and sorted them into the containers. This is so perfect. I love how it's adjustable and I can do 3 different berries in here if I wanted to. These containers are just perfect. So I'm gonna put these in the fridge and now they're ready to eat and I can just open them up when I want to. So it's super convenient and perfect for the summer. So very excited about this and it's just a little bit of romanticization in my life. But I've been wanting to do this for a while, so very happy I did it. You guys, I added these little cherries into it from my dad's garden. How cool is that he has some cherries in his garden? He also gave me this mint, but so cute. I'm so excited just to have these to snack on. These are all for me because Joel doesn't really like fruit. Well, he likes specific types of fruit, but he's a little bit picky when it comes to fruit, so these are all for me. This is the final product of the chicken salad. I added just the tomatoes on top. You could mix them in. Joel just doesn't like tomatoes, so I had to put mine in separately. And then I got a couple banana peppers on the side with the russet potato fries I made and the mayo. So good, and there's the carbs with the protein and very balanced meal. So so excited for this, and it's so easy to make. Hey guys, so I just wanted to come on here and close off today's video. I couldn't recommend this challenge enough. Please join me on this because it's actually disgusting, like thinking how much we use our phones, how much our life revolves around these things. Okay, it's gross, it's disgusting, and we have to make the conscious effort to better ourselves and to fix ourselves and to keep evolving. I just think that the social media addiction needs to be tamed. She needs to be tamed. So I hope that you guys felt inspired to join me on this. This is going to be an ongoing journey. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know if you want me to do any more challenges like this, even though this is like a more long-term thing that can't really just be put in one video. I'm excited to just document the journey along the way. I always want to try to better myself and just become the best version of myself. So anyways, I'm gonna get ready for bed. I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. I feel so clear-headed and also more productive, and I feel like I have like 20 more hours in the day. It's beautifully amazing. So I will see you guys in my next video. Leave me a comment down below. Let's chat. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys very, very soon.